Wolf Tick Nation.
Am I in frame?
Kind of. Come over this way a little bit.
But we're not Wolf Tick. We're not on this episode yet.
Right
Whoa,
there,
we're not on this episode yet.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're talking about this episode. We're saying this is a bonus episode.
Bonus episode. Glad you guys are here.
A while back, we said we would not take up our usual time slots with e-bikes anymore. So here it is. Here's my thing. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
We've got it. We've got us an e-bike. So you guys are about to see what it is. I don't even know what it is. He knows more about it. This is one of his dealings more than mine.
E-bike Mike, e-bike builder. I did this for you guys. Now this Kakuka.
We're gonna find out. Anyway, check this out. Stay tuned. Let's see what we got for this bonus episode. We don't know when this is coming out. Is this gonna be at night? When people are drinking during this?
I hope so.
All right. Well, I might need to start drinking then too.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Get off my hand!
Tomatoes. All right, Wolf Tick Nation, thank you guys for tuning in to once again another very special Wolf Tick Videos episode. And guys, this is a bonus video. So please hit that like button if you like a little bit of bonus action. And hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet.
Who doesn't like some bonus?
Yeah. Oh, Kakuka here sent us an e-bike, right? And there's some pretty cool features that this thing is supposed to have. We haven't opened the box yet. We're going to do the initial impressions. We're going to weigh this bike. We're going to kind of see what you guys think about it. And then on a later video, we're going to do a real-time review on this bike. So make sure you guys turn notifications on. The very cool thing about this e-bike that's a little bit different from the ones that we have recently reviewed, this e-bike is not a fat tire. It's not a road e-bike. This is supposed to be a mountain bike e-bike. It's supposed to be able to
So just like a regular mountain bike, but
mountain bike, but e-bike version.
Kind of what Brandy has.
Not that expensive.
Well, I mean, but budget version.
It's supposed to be a very budget version of.
I mean, I don't know what it looks like yet.
Yeah, so we're fixing to get into this thing. It's a 26-inch bike, and apparently you can have this thing for right at $12.99. There's like a $100 off thing that they're running on their site. You guys can check it out in the description below.
By the way, not getting paid, no agreements.
Never before have we been paid or, will be paid.
We've never received any money to do any reviews and been influenced to say anything other than our own opinion.
Or any kind of coupon code that you may see down there, we get no percentage of that
If we ever are getting anything for anything, we disclose that. We say that we will get a percentage or something, but I don't think we've ever really had anything we're getting a percentage.
No.
Except for affiliate links.
Yeah, affiliate links. You guys can use those.
Yeah, feel free.
This is the... Oh, watch yourself.
Whoa.
This is the K26, people.
Yeah, the K26. Whatever that means.
All you e-bike guys out there, please let us know your feelings on this bike. We're not necessarily e-bike people, but I'm going to ride it.
We enjoy the heck out of them. We're just not really e-bike people.
All right,
well, I am. But.
All right, $12.99, 26-inch mountain bike e-bike. Let's see what you get.
Find out.
All right, looks pretty...
my initial feeling is it almost looks like we're just opening a regular bike.
We've got a 160mm rotor up front, 26-inch. Now these tires...
Those tires look awfully familiar.
Like the TAF. It looks like TAF
there
tires.
You go, TAF and the...
Can you see that? Well, focus on the tire. There we go. It being an e-bike, it doesn't have a what do you call that? Where the battery is, where you can take the battery off of it.
External.
It has an internal battery.
So external.
And we have a 10-ways e-bike. If you guys haven't seen that video, you might want to check it out. That has an internal, and I love the way it looks.
That 10-ways is a nice bike to ride.
Yeah. Okay, we got just a generic looking seat here.
Well,
Nothing special.
It looks like it's kind of in the middle of a narrow and a wide.
And we have a 30.9mm seat post. Alright, now we've got a box here. Let's see what we got in the box. We have a K26 owner's manual. We've got some pedals.
It's actually not a horrible pedal.
Look at the pedal.
It looks okay.
Got a couple reflectors, a Phillips screwdriver, an Allen wrench, and a multi-tool. Got a power cord that comes with an American style plug, and we've got one that comes in like a European different country.
You're not going to say the UK?
The UK people. We got your plug too, or whoever the hell uses this plug. We don't. And we have a charger here, but the charger does not have a fan in it. E-Bike Mike, I think it was, said, hey, just watch out. Your charger needs to have a fan, or you need to have it in an air, what do you call that? A lot of air around it.
Ventilated.
It needs to be well ventilated because they do get hot. That's what I'm trying to say.
Puts out 42 volts and 2 amps.
Now, let's go ahead and take this off on this bottom tube, and let's see what this looks like. Kakuka. Now, apparently the battery... Oh, that looks sweet, man. The battery on the full charge, to get the battery fully charged, it says it's 4 hours.
Okay.
And I wrote this stuff down. You're supposed to have a max speed of 20 miles an hour, or 32 kilometers an hour. And it's supposed to have a range of 70 kilometers, which is right at 43.5 miles on the lowest settings. And apparently there's 5 levels of pedal assist on this bike. Guys, well, here she is, the Kakuka K26 E-Bike with the Chaoyang tires. Now,
Chaoyang tires?
Dude, I am a fan of this frame, first and foremost. Yeah. I love the integrated internal battery, right? It just looks so freaking clean. Let's do a magnet test. Got a magnet here. So the frame is aluminum, okay? So all aluminum frame. The wheel set is double-walled aluminum as well. The front fork is going to be a coil fork, but there's some pretty cool features as far as the fork goes. Okay, the handlebar, it's aluminum. Okay, and the levers are aluminum as well. Seat posts, aluminum. Crankset or crank arms, those are aluminum. The bike does feel extremely heavy. I mean, I feel bad for this Burris Heat and Air bike stand. The thing is
yeah, it's hurting.
It is hurting. We are going to weigh this bike. We're going to do the shift test on this bike after we get done talking about it a little bit, okay? So let's go and talk about some of the features that the K26 Kakuka bike has to offer. Alright guys, so first and foremost, let's go and talk about the 26-inch wheel set and tires. Now they are Chaoyang tires. They're 26-inch by 1.95. They seem very like commuter road style. We're going to be putting this thing probably take it to Mount Nebo and do the Triple C trail on it, and that's more of a hard clay pack, so I'm guessing this will probably grip really well out there. It's double-walled aluminum wheels. The wheel set looks really clean, all blacked out, and the valve style is Schrader valve, so I'm sure it'll be very simple to find a cheap tube for this thing. You can go to Walmart and get your hands on the tube, no problem. Handlebar and all of that area up front, it's pretty damn cool looking. The stem, it's all integrated into the bar, right? So it's not like you can adjust the stem or the bars however you want. You can probably take some spacers out. So I'm hoping that the comfort level in the cockpit is there, because if not, I mean, you really can only rise and lower the bar since it's integrated with the stem. But the neat thing is that looks like where all the brains are, guys. Inside the stem, there's an integrated LCD display, and we're going to check that out here in a little bit. Now, this bike does come with a front headlight. The grips, again, these are really popular. I see them all the time at Walmart, and I see them on a lot of road bikes, like cruiser bikes, you know, not so much the drop bar style, of course, but something more that like an 80-year-old man would be riding with. And these grips are terrible. I don't like the way they look, but I have ridden another bike with these grips on there, and they're pretty comfortable. It does have a throttle, right? And I thought it was just going to be a push button. Now, it does have a push button down here, but I'm thinking that might be cruise control, if anything. But the downside to having that throttle is a lot of trails here in Arkansas and all over the nation are starting to ban, if you have a throttle, you're not allowed on the trails. So that kind of sucks. We'll have to take it to a trail, like I said, the Triple C that still allows these style of bikes. The Zoom brakes, it's what it's got as far as the levers go, and it seems like the levers are really damn long. You know, hopefully you don't crash on this thing because they're definitely not tucked away, but it does have front and rear disc brakes. The fork, something that's interesting is it almost looks like a Suntour fork or something of that kind. It's neat because it has a lockout, right? There's no compression knob, but there is a preload knob, so it's a coil fork. That's going to be one of the heavier forks out there, but it does look pretty beefy, and I do like having that lockout option, especially if we're going to be doing some road stuff or some climbing. As heavy as this bike is going to be, it's going to be nice to have a locked out front end so all that energy is not going to the front of the bike. Now, this is the stanchion length, okay? This is not the overall travel, this is just the exposed stanchion length. And we've got 110 millimeters, so realistically it's probably going to be about 100 millimeters of travel. but it shows 110, and they're 28mm stanchions. Now the cool thing, like I said earlier about this bike, is it has a maximum speed of 20 miles an hour. Charge time is 4 hours. You're looking at a payload of around 264 pounds. So although this bike isn't a massive bike, and it's not trying to be a big old honking fat tire bike or anything, it still has a pretty good payload capacity. All right, let's go and talk about these brakes. Now, we've got the brake levers up top. We kind of talked about them a little bit. They're just a little long, and they're zoom levers. Now, they are aluminum, and I do know this much. They do sell some hydraulic brake levers for e-bikes specifically, because these do have like a little electronic sensor in them. Whenever you brake, supposedly the motor's supposed to stop, right? So they do sell some. A lot of people are wondering that upgrade. I have seen those on Amazon that have the brake levers that actually have the sensors for hydraulics. So if you want some better stopping power, especially on these e-bikes, they're pretty damn heavy. We're fixing to weigh this one and do the shift test, so don't you guys fast forward. Now the brake calipers are speed. I believe that's the, yeah, speed calipers. You got the little round brake style pad, not the big rectangular ones that we like on the channel, but you got disc brakes, 160mm both front and rear. Alright, so let's talk about the group set. It is a Shimano group set with the, I think it's called the Rapid Fire shifter, Shimano shifter up front that does have a display window. It's a 1x7. We've got a 36 tooth chainring up front, followed by a 14 to 28 rear. Now it does have a detachable derailleur hanger, which I do like. I know a lot of you guys are fans out there. It has 170mm aluminum crank arms, and the really neat thing is it has aluminum pedals. These are probably some of the better looking pedals that we've seen on any of the bikes, budget or e-bikes, that have ever been on our channel before. So they've kind of got a little extra there, and I appreciate that. Now, let's go ahead and get to the shift test, guys. Let's see how this thing shifts, and then I want to power it on too, but we're not going to power it on with the shift test, and then we'll do the... Alright guys, shift test, Shimano Churney 7-speed. Okay, we're in first.
Okay, we're in first.
We're in first gear. Okay, second.
Alright, second.
Okay.
Uh-oh, little
yeah,
chunky.
check this out. I can
Hey,
stop.
don't adjust it. Can't adjust it.
Alright,
You're ride it like it is first.
A little chunky, okay. Third.
A little better.
Fourth.
Well, it doesn't have that snappiness now.
Yeah, not as fast. Fifth. Sixth. That was fast. Seventh. That was fast.
I do like the gauge that tells you what year. It's
yeah,
like that on one of our
the
other
display
bikes.
window, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to hit it. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
That
was one?
Well, yeah, it's kind of the way it's set up. You can't do
One
all
press
once.
of the thumb. It's a big
Well,
lever
it's one
almost,
big
but
thing that goes.
pretty much you're right back at first. So the shifting's
Anyway,
not bad.
yeah.
A little funky from
It's like
second to
a
third.
TZ500 style on that.
TZ500? Yeah.
Well, the way it's lever, we just put it. But this one, but you do click it with the button back through the gears. But to go back to first, you just wrench the one lever.
Big lever. Let's go ahead and see if this thing powers on, then we're going to get the weight for you guys. I love the look of it, man.
I love the look of it. I'm scared for our scale and our beam up there.
Alright, we're going to power this thing up, and I want you guys to look in this area right here, because apparently this is supposed to be
get over here so I can look in that area
the brain of the operation. Alright, you ready? There's an M over here. Let's hold the M down.
Ooh.
Alright. Cool. So you guys see the display? We've got speed, it's in kilometers an hour, and it shows 1 on the pedal assist with a full battery. That's good. I'm just hoping that we can change it from kilometers to...
Yes, because who wants kilometers? We're not in the UK.
Yeah, who wants kilometers?
That's the different levels.
Different levels of pedal assist.
5 levels.
Okay. So far, the display is nice and clean. Like, that's a very clean display.
It is. I just hope they don't get scratched up too quick. That's my biggest worry about it.
Alright, guys. The weight. It's going to be a heavy girl.
The weight is over for the weight.
Oh, buddy.
I think this might be a new record.
Yeah, this is going to be a new... This thing only goes up to 110 pounds. Okay. Go ahead. Let her go.
Okay.
Ooh, buddy. What we got?
Looks like it's not as bad as the other
47.66 pounds.
Yeah.
The other one's a fat bike is the problem. I'm seeing something I like.
What is it?
Dude, if you want to charge your phone, it has a USB output. Look at that. That is cool. And it's a rubber gasket around it too. Yeah, a little output. Charge your phone while you're riding. You guys, you know, because they do sell those little phone holders that go on your bars. Mm-hmm. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right, guys. Well, next time you see us on this bike, we're going to be doing a real-time review. But we appreciate you guys watching Wolf Dick videos as always. If you guys like help support the channel, you can check out the affiliate links below. Well, I don't think this will be an affiliate link build, but anyway, you guys can check out some of the links below. Buy us a cup of coffee link, become a patron. You know, again, if you guys like a little bit of extra videos, you know, like the little throw-ins here and there, please give this video a thumbs up.
Some behind the scenes.
Yeah, some behind the scenes
some
stuff.
What have yous. Right now you look crazy with backlit.
Yeah. We'll see you guys on the next one. Appreciate you watching Wolfsick videos.